Hi Gemini, welcome to Pithiya's Prophecy Tarot. This is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. It's going to be a you and them reading, Gemini. I'm going to pull four cards for you here, four cards for your love interest. You know, it's energy, so you could resonate on either side. Okay, so let's get started and see, what does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? Crystals and herbs, okay. And let's have a look at Gemini's love interest. What does Gemini's love interest need to know about Gemini? What does Gemini's love interest need to know about Gemini? Elements, okay, with intuition. Crystals and herbs, okay. So, Gemini, it looks like someone's trying to heal something, okay, healing a connection. And because it says on this a dash of healing straight from mother's home, I don't know, for somebody it could relate to healing a parent relationship. Okay, it might. Now, elements. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through a womb. You are a child of mother. Oh my gosh, is this a mother-child reading? It might be. I don't often get that, but I don't know, maybe. For someone, or at least for some people, it might be. Okay. So it looks like healing a relationship that's very important. And for some of you, it could be with a parent. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Well, it doesn't have to be a parent, but it could be for some. Okay. Gemini. Message for Gemini. Okay. What is Gemini's energy towards a love interest? What is Gemini's energy here towards a love interest? The bond home. Okay. And what is the action Gemini wishes to take? Seven of love. Okay. What is Gemini's intention towards a love interest? What is Gemini's intention? We've got the Five of Shields. Okay. And what is the outcome here for Gemini? What's the outcome? Justice. Okay. And Gemini's love interest, what is their current energy towards Gemini? What is their energy towards Gemini? The Demiurge. Okay. And what is their action towards Gemini? Lady of Wisdom. What is their intention? Ace of Swords. Okay. And what is their outcome here? What's the outcome for Gemini's love interest? Lord of Shields. Okay. Interesting. Let me just have a look at this. So your action towards this person is the Fool, okay? I mean, it doesn't have to be towards this person, but the bottom line is you're in an energy of exploration, of going out there. I think you're in an energy of exploration. Now, your action is a Seven of Love. The Seven of Cups typically is about exploring options. So that would line up with the Fool, okay? But I don't know, in this deck, it always seems to me like someone choosing one cup to pour into. So maybe you have a relationship already in mind, Gemini, okay, and you're about to take a, like head off in that direction. Your Intention here is a five of shields, so it feels like it's a little combative, okay? Although in this deck you don't in this deck they don't really show them fighting, but it feels like there is some kind of competition here, and the outcome for you is justice. So it feels like things are going to end up kind of fair for you, okay? You're going off on this fool's journey, you're getting justice, so it feels like things are fine. It looks like this person is trying to maybe patch things up with you, okay? Because their energy towards you, the demiurge, this person is not, either they don't see things clearly, okay, or they could feel that you are not being very honest here, something of the sort. Their action is a lady of wisdom, so it feels like this person is an honest partner of yours, Gemini, someone who is a spouse, okay, or a loyal partner. Yeah, they could feel that you are putting up a front here with the demiurge, like you're going off on this fool's journey, going to explore your options, introducing competition, and they feel that they feel that you're not being honest here, okay? Now, their intention is the Ace of Swords, so I think they mean to get to the bottom of this. They mean to get to the bottom of it. Okay. Now, so some of you, you could resonate more on this side. Okay, it's possible. Just take it as it fits. And the action here is the Lord of Shields. I think that maybe if you're the masculine, I feel like maybe it's a more masculine energy on this side. Sort of waiting to take action. Okay. All right. It's interesting. And for some of you, as I mentioned, it could resonate as a parent-child thing, okay, where Gemini, maybe you're ready to flee the nest, okay, you're ready to go off and explore, see what else is out there. Perhaps you have to fight your way out of the house a bit. Maybe you've got protective parents, okay, something like this, and they feel that you're not being honest. Could be a parent here with this lady of wisdom, okay, and they mean to get to the bottom of it. So it could resonate like that. Let's see. Let's look at the bond home. What is up there for Gemini? Yes, Six of Cups. I mean, I think for some of you, it is about leaving home. Let's look at the bond home again. Justice and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I mean, for some of you, you may be leaving home behind, some place that you've been in for a while, right? There could be legal proceedings. It's like you're just moving on. Let's look at the Seven of Love. Where's the Seven of Love there for Gemini? Ten of Swords. Ooh, and one more. Strength. Yeah, you're having the courage or the fortitude, okay, to see this through. If this is a love relationship, you are ending it, okay. You're finding the strength to do that because you want to go off maybe, and it's possible you want to explore with options, or you already have somebody in mind and you want to explore your options with that one person, okay. Now let's look at the Five of Shields, Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person, I mean, for you, Gemini, the intention is the Five of Shields. So it feels like, there is competition here. You know that this other person on this side is not going to be pleased, okay, with whatever you're deciding to do. And so you're concealing it with the Seven of Swords. You're concealing the fact that you're letting go of them, whether it's a parent, a spouse, whoever, right? You're sneaking away. And you're prepared to do whatever to do that, okay? Now let's look at Meloromentum or Justice. Yeah, the world. Some of you are closing chapters out and even relocating quite a distance, which maybe family are not happy about, okay? Yeah, so for some of you, that's definitely the truth. The fact that you are doing this is being concealed, okay? And the justice here could be some kind of legal formalities, okay? Some kind of paperwork even. that needs to be done. Like if you're a child leaving home, right, there could be paperwork involved. It could be just as simple as that. But I think this person is right because we do have the moon. You're keeping everything close to your chest, Gemini. You're not being open with this person, which is why they see you with this demiurge. They know that you're hiding things. Okay, let's look at the demiurge. Death. They know that whatever situation, the change is afoot, whether you're telling them or not. Yeah, and the Nine of Cups. And they think that it's a bit selfish. Okay, they think that you're selfish. Now, they think that doesn't mean you are. Obviously, if you're a child or an adult who's leaving home, there's nothing selfish about that, right? Wanting to go out, explore the world. Okay, so it just depends. But this person sees you like that. Now, let's look at the Lady of Wisdom. Yeah, the Moon and one more. Eight of Swords. They're trying to get over their fears about this, about you moving on, okay? With the Lady of Wisdom, they feel that if this person is a partner of yours that you're leaving, then they feel that they'll somehow still be your spouse, okay? Like maybe they're deluding themselves here with the moon, trying to get over their fears or not confronting their fears, okay? Because they don't want to accept maybe that this is ending. So for some of you, they could be in denial here. Now let's look at the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Hierophant and one more. The Lovers, yeah. So if this is a relationship, they mean to get to the bottom of it. Who are you choosing? Are you choosing them, someone who's in a commitment with you, or are you choosing someone else? Okay, and if it's not, if it's a parent or another family member, then they just want to know the truth of your choice. I think with the Hierophant in that case, it just represents responsibilities, traditional obligations. Okay, and the Lovers is more that free-spirited energy of choosing another path. Okay, that is not traditional. Now let's look at the Lord of Shields. Yeah, Six of Swords. This person, I think it's you here, Gemini. If you're the masculine, that's the outcome for this person, that you're poised to, it's like you're waiting at the gateway and you're just getting ready. You're at the threshold. You're getting ready to leave with that Six of Swords, One more. Yeah, you want to be on your own, okay? I am getting that. It's gonna leave this person a little heartbroken. That's true. You are gonna hurt them. But as I said, it just depends, right? Like if you're a person leaving your parents behind to make your way in the world, I guess that makes sense. Now let's look at strength. Yeah, the Empress. You want a new life, okay? You see a new life. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, you feel like it's time. It's time to leave. It's time to have this new life. Now let's look at the Seven of Swords. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. And if this is a partner, then, there is somebody else, okay, that you're leaving them for. And you're concealing that. You're not telling them the truth of it, okay? If it's not a partner, then there's another opportunity that you find attractive that you're not telling them about, right? Let's look at that Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's like you're ready to start something new. You just want to initiate something new. Now, let's look at the World. Page of Cups. For some of you, I'm getting strongly, this is a parent-child connection, okay? Why is the World there? Yeah. See, if you're a child, then you're done, okay? You're not that you're done, but it's like you want to go off and explore the world, okay? That's the truth. And you'll have to clarify, you'll have to communicate that to this person who's probably your parent, okay? Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. This is, I think, whatever your heart, wherever your heart is leading you, you're going to have to tell this person who, and I'm telling that, I think this is that person, okay? The Queen, the Lady of Wisdom. This person is loving, is receptive, So I think you need to communicate, especially if it's a parent Gemini. I would say that you really need to communicate, because this person loves you. It says here, true harm. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. So I think if you're this person's child, then there's no need to be so deceptive, okay? Because I think this person, although they'll be sad to let you go, they will be receptive to hearing the truth, okay? And they will still love you. Things will work out, okay? Now, let's look at death here. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. They know that you are conflicted, okay, about telling them about this change. This person already knows. And on some level, they may be already prepared to forgive you. Let's look at that Eight of Cups or the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups. I think whatever you're moving towards, they do feel that it's a little self-indulgent, okay, but I don't think that they'll hold a grudge, okay. Let's look at that Moon. Yeah, Eight of Wands. There is a lot of fear for them that you're moving on, and I think they're not prepared to see this. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Moon. See, they're not prepared to see it. They're not able to confront their fears just yet. Okay, so this person has a little bit of denial about all this. Let's look at the Hierophant. Yeah, Six of Wands. Are you going to stay and do the traditional thing that's expected of you with the Six of Wands? That's what they want to know. Let's look at the Lovers. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Or are you going to choose to put your effort into this more unorthodox thing that you're keen on? Okay. I'm almost feeling from these cards that if this is a partner as well, I don't know. I'm kind of getting, at least right now, I don't see that this person will be very hostile towards you. You know. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at the Six of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're waiting to take your chance to move on, to work on something new, okay? Yeah, the Magician, that you're trying to go your own way. This person's aware. And if, as I said, you are this person's partner, then, they're likely this Empress energy, okay? And if that's the case, then they're not going to try to force you to stay with them, okay? I don't think an Empress energy is not going to do that. So if you really want to leave this person for someone else, I think they'll be heartbroken, but they're not going to be vengeful. I feel with that Queen of Cups energy, they're receptive, okay? But they want to hear the truth. I think they deserve the truth, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Okay, let me get a card on the elements. There's elements there. Ten of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, I think if you're the, more masculine energy, this person kind of knows. And with that true harmony awaits, I think they will be forgiving. That's what I'm getting. Okay, they will be forgiving. Like, this is a very understanding person. Okay, this is a very understanding person. Even if they're your spouse and you're leaving them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But for most of you, I do think it's like a parent-child thing. Okay, it could even be a father figure, Okay, so Gemini, that's what I've got for you. Please do tell me in the comments if it resonates. I'd love to hear from you. And please do hit like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel so much. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, and I'll see you next time.